Hey guys, Brendan with Quackpack here, back with another Firearm Friday. This week we have the Winchester Model 1894 lever action rifle. Pretty neat little gun. This one is actually also a takedown version, so it comes apart. This was chambered in 3855 caliber. I have some rounds for it from Winchester that I ended up buying online. I don't know if I want to shoot them out of this. I don't think this older style rifle would be able to handle the pressures of modern day cartridges, especially hunting cartridges. So I don't think I'm gonna be putting them through it. But lever action gun, this is a really clean gun. Somebody tried to, I think, go through, and it's hard to see all these little spots where I think we had some just normal patina coming through, normal wear and tear. And I think they tried to just do some cold bluing on there. And they are pretty noticeable, and it smells like cold bluing on the barrel as well. So whatever, it is what it is, but pretty clean gun. So this is a gate feed gun. So you've got a loading gate right here that I think a lot of people think of when they think lever action rifles from like cowboy movies. This was not the only style. A lot were like tube designs where the tube would open up and you'd put your cartridges in, and then you'd put like a little cap back on and it would feed that way. This one's not one of those. It does have half cock as well as your full cock. You cannot fire it unless this guy, that's going to be your essentially a secondary safety, where if I'm pulling the trigger, it's not going to be able to shoot until that button's pressed in. Let's see. Even with it being light, it's not gonna be able to shoot. And as soon as you put in that pressure, that's when it lets you shoot. So it's, that's their safety. Back in the day, it's not a manual safety, but it is a way to, kind of help out and ensure that any sort of accidental discharges aren't happening. So it did have adjustable sights on this. So it was dovetailed in the front to where you could adjust drift, and this would be a permanent, change. You're not gonna be out there in the field making that change. So as far as windage and drift and stuff like that, you're not gonna be able to really adjust. Elevation, you are gonna be able to adjust on this. So you lift up on this a little bit, your rear sight, and you can slide it underneath. So the higher it goes, right, that's going to be higher in elevation. So the farther away, you want this higher. And then as you get lower or closer, you could bottom that out. So it did have adjustable for distance on the rear sights. I thought that was pretty neat. So this is a takedown version. So to take it down, you got to open up the action at least a little bit to do this. Otherwise it won't come apart. So I think a lot of people that have these say, mine's a takedown, the tube comes out, but it doesn't come apart. You gotta open it up. So you unscrew this. You can take the tube out, you don't have to, you can keep the tube in. But with it open, it should just snap apart. So now what you have is your rifle, your barrel. This one is an octagonal barrel. Pretty sweet all the way through. I know some are, this did come in versions where it was half octagonal, where this half of the barrel would be rounded and then it would go octagonal coming out of there. So there is your receiver, nice steel butt plate, and then it's going to be the same thing when putting it back together. You can't have your lever closed. Just the way the bolt sits, putting too much forward pressure on here. So when you put it back together, it'll be the same thing. You got to twist it 90 degrees. And if you can tell, with the lever closed, it doesn't get in all the way. So you have to have the lever at least loose to be able to put it in. I put mine in the wrong way because I'm a dum-dum. There you go. It's a right hand twist. So once that's back in, then you're good to go. There, and you put your magazine tube back in, and you're good to go. Anyway, this gun was invented or manufactured in 1894, as the title might suggest, by Winchester. This particular model is made from 1904. So as far as firearms that I own, besides the Quackenbushes, which you can't date, this is, I think, my oldest gun besides the Quackenbushes. And for being a gun made in 1904, very clean. Wood looks fantastic. You know, nice, solid, heavy gun. I would like to be able to get out there and shoot it. I just want to find ammo that I think would be a little bit more on the lighter side as far as load for modern smokeless powder rifles. It'd be kind of a shame for me to have an oopsie and blow this thing up because the barrel couldn't handle the pressure. But this is it. It's gonna be a shorter one today. Model 1894 Winchester lever action rifle. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let me know what you think. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.